Okay. Okay. So we got everyone together to write some memories about Grandma. So I broke it into categories because I'm just nerdy like that. So the first one is her hobbies. So she always loved watching the Game Show Network, especially Family Feud. So I'm sure if she went on that show, she'd win it all because she knew it really well. And then she liked to watch Fox News a lot with Joe. She loved her camcorder. She'd always follow everyone around with the camcorder. And like Matt said, the only thing more annoying than the camcorder was that she couldn't get the dang thing to actually work on the TV when she was trying to show it. Let's see, she loved her back patio. You could always see her surrounded by her plants, her red geraniums, reading Daniel Steele novels. I thought about buying one on the flight out here to read, but I hate reading, so I was like, sorry, Grandma, not gonna happen. She loved chewing gum. She was Grandma Gum, I remember growing up, especially Trident, so I did buy Trident gum on the way out here. Chewed it on the airplane for her. Her and Grandpa had a deep love for Ireland, and there was a little room in their house dedicated to Ireland. She loved camping at State Park, always making it an adventure, both day and especially at night. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, well, she had a problem where she'd always want to pee in the middle of the night, so she'd have her little porta potty in the cabin and she'd pee and fart all night. I'm not in church anymore, so I guess that's saying. So, food, she'd always like going to breakfast and lunch at Perkins. Holidays, decorating cookies, coloring Easter eggs, Thanksgiving dinners. She'd make really yummy meatballs, and she'd always make the homemade popcorn at State Park, and fresh from scratch. Yeah, Dan, yeah, exactly. Over the fire. And then one of her favorite desserts, I believe, was ice cream. She always had ice cream. She wanted to go to Custard City, Mount Jewett, Dairy Queen, and then at least when we were here, she'd always have ice cream cones at her house. And I can still remember her voice. She's like, "You want ice cream cone?" She would like that in her mouth. And then always the smell of coffee all over the house in the mornings. And then if you knew Grandma, her signature thing was peanut butter fudge. So I have the recipe right here. So get your phones out, record it. Here it goes. Here it is. Ready? 2.5 cups of sugar, 3/4 cup evaporated milk, 7 ounces of marshmallow fluff, and 12 ounces of creamy peanut butter. And I asked her when I came back from my mission to teach me how to make it. And she did, and I haven't attempted it yet, but she did tell me a secret about it, which I don't know if anyone knows. You have to use Peter Pan peanut butter, is what she told me. So just remember that. And then you boil it for 5 minutes exactly and let it cool. Okay, sorry, this is going to be longer than I thought. Okay, travel. She loved going to visit the grandkids in Oregon, and she would always call it Oregon. And we'd say, no, that's like nails on a chalkboard. It's not Oregon, it's Oregon. She could never get it. It was funny. Traveling with those two, with her and Grandpa, was always an adventure. They get into quarrels a lot when they drove. We were in Niagara Falls one time, and they kept getting lost, and her favorite phrase was, "Shit, Dick!" So, glad I could say that. That was her favorite word. Her favorite word was shit. Always said it. Now you know. Oh, sorry, priest, you're here. Doesn't matter. Daddy's keeping her under.
Paying attention.
And she never missed a tennis match when Jenny would come up to play in Bradford. And then we went to Darien Lake one time with her. It was, I don't remember how old I was, but I think it was her first time on a roller coaster. And we went and got on a roller coaster, and she sat next to me. She goes, "Well, Beck, it was nice knowing you." Right before we went on the roller coaster. So, real quick, special characteristics about Grandma that just met Joni. She had her seashell bathroom. That was like a classic. She had the beautiful penmanship, most beautiful handwriting ever. The chewing gum, my mom and Joe and these girls would tell me all the time she used to refer to herself as the Queen of Mean growing up. Her favorite love after Grandpa passed was her cat, Tippy. That was, and I remember the bell. She'd ring the bell and Tippy would come eat. And then she'd always spell her name Gramma. Grandma. Like that. So, the last part was family. She loved her family fiercely. And I think we all loved her fiercely in return. Katie could always keep her talking on the phone, which is kudos to you, because she didn't really enjoy talking more than she had to, so that's awesome. Always loved the blanket that Katie made for her. She had a favorite daughter-in-law. Right over there. She always supported all of her grandkids and her children in any of their endeavors that they could do. And when I came out with Ryan, who was her oldest great-grandchild, remember we went to Walmart and she ran into someone she knew. And she was so excited. She's like, look, this is my great-grandson. And I was chopped liver. She was just so excited about her great-grandchild. So she loved them. And she loved everyone unconditionally. And I love what the priest said in the Mass today, that she was the epitome of kindness. When you think of kindness, you think of Joan McAndrew. And that's it. Amen.